Welcome, everybody, to the Miami Sports Vibes YouTube channel on this Sunday early morning show. Usually, I go live at 12 o'clock, but my boys are playing at 9:30. They wanted to make this a 9:30 game in Germany. So, hey, I had to start the show a little bit early. Now, we all want to watch the game. Everyone's excited for this game. So we're gonna rattle these picks off fairly quickly. We got George coming on later to share his best bets. He's been on a freaking tear. You read the record below. I mean, it speaks for itself. The dude is absolute killing it. After another week, he's gonna look to continue on his hot streak. I had a bit of a rough week last week, but at least we're still positive 6 in that department. But let's rattle off these picks, man. I'm freaking excited for this game, man. Dolphins against the Chiefs in Germany against the champs. We're going to beat their ass, man. That's exactly where we're starting with the show. Welcome, everybody that's tuning in. Sup, Zell? What's going on, my guy? Damn, I'm freaking pumped. All right, so fairly quick show. We're going to try to wrap up. We're going to get out of here by 9:30, watch that nice game. So let's go and let's do these picks, man. Let's do these picks. So first game on the board, my boys, the Miami Dolphins taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are favorite here. That's fine with me, man. You can make the Chiefs favorite. Hell, they got Patrick Mahomes. They're the defending champs. I get it. But the Miami Dolphins are ready to play this game. The Miami Dolphins are loaded. They're ready to go. 6-2, first place in the AFC East. You guys have heard the noise. The noise is serious. We hear the noise. Oh, the Dolphins can't beat a good team. The Dolphins can't beat a good team. That's funny because everybody said that the Dolphins had one of the hardest schedules coming into the season. Not our fault that those other teams can't do what they're supposed to do, which is win football games. But that's neither here or there. We're going to get a damn win today, baby. I already feel confident in this game. We got Connor Williams back. We got Teron Armstead back. We have Xavier Howard back. And we saw Jalen Ramsey come back last week. First time we're going to see the duo of Jalen Ramsey and Xavier Howard together. We know the offense has been humming. Raheem Mostert, Tua, Tyreek Hill. Need I say more? Miami Dolphins underdogs. I'm taking that all damn day. Give me my boys to get the win. And look at the line changing. Live. Obviously, we were plus money when I just did this. And look, now it's a straight up pick 'em. Give me the damn Miami Dolphins. We're going to get this W in Germany. I'm not worried about this at all. I'm fired the hell up. Dolphins plus 1.5. Dolphins straight up all damn day. Next. All right. Let's get into the games. Let's get into the Sunday games now, right? The afternoon slate, what we're all used to. So the Los Angeles Rams here going against the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers are at home. They're favored by 3.5. This is a tricky one, man, because the Packers have been a team that I thought were going to be a good football team. I actually thought they could even win the division. That sounds ridiculous now that the Lions have just taken over, but Jordan Love I'm surprised. I thought Jordan Love had some game to him, but he's not looking too good right now. Now they're favored by 3.5. I think this is a bit weird. This Rams team, although they have looked different as of late, they have still produced a pretty impressive season to this point, in my opinion. I like Nakua, I like Cooper Kupp, and I like the Rams. I like McVay as a better coach than LaFleur. You're getting 3.5 points here. You're on the road in Lambeau. I get it. It's a hard place to play in. But I'll take the Rams plus the 3.5. And I'm actually going to pick the Rams on. I mean, you could call it an upset, to be honest, but I mean, that's neither here or there. So I'll take the Los Angeles Rams in the upset there. And I will also take the Rams getting 3.5. Next on the board, the Tampa Bay Bucks going against the Houston Texans. Man, this line is moving. So the Texans are favored by 2.5 here. They're at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like the Texans in this game. I'm a little bit worried though. Something tells me that the Buccaneers are just going to win this game. I don't know. It's up in the air for me, to be honest with you. But I'm going to roll with the Texans here. I'm going to roll with the Texans, get the W at home. I love CJ Stroud. You guys have heard it on this show that I've mentioned it every single freaking week. And I'm a roll with the Texans, man. I'm a roll with the Texans on this one, and I'm gonna lay the 2.5 points. If this was 3, I would take the Bucks 3, which it was, I believe, last night and heading in. But right now, I'll go with the Houston Texans. Next on the board, the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. Patriots are at home here. They're favored by 2.5. Bit of a weird game here, but you guys know how I feel about the Commanders now. They put up a lot of points, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like the Commanders at all, man. I don't like the way they're coached. I like the Pats on this one. Give me the New England Patriots to win this game at home. And I'm going with the better head coach here, and who I believe is the better team, to be honest. I know that the Patriots still have freaking injuries like crazy, but give me the Patriots on this one. Oh, my boy logged on early, losing sleep for a Dolphin L. No chance, my guy. No chance. We got this W, man. I'm feeling good. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for your boy. My guy Royal, what up, what up, what up? Tyreek Hill gave them bulletin board material, so it's a toss up. Listen, it ain't a toss up. We getting that dub, man. We getting that dub. Chiefs -6.5. You are tripping. You are tripping. Rams, no Stafford. Oh, no Stafford. I actually didn't know that. Oh, okay. If Stafford is not playing, if that's accurate, and I don't know how I missed that. I will take the Green Bay Packers. So it depends on that. I'll take the Green Bay Packers, and I'll also lay the points if there's no Stafford. Texans, yep, I agree with that. I agree with that. CJ, best quarterback of the draft so far. I agree. I agree with that. I've been saying it. This dude has all the tools early on that you like to see from a young quarterback. I think he's going to be special. Next game, the Chicago Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints favored by 9.5 points here. The Bears freaking suck, man. I'm going to lay the 9.5, and that's not something I like to do. So I'm not confident as hell with that, but I'm going to do it for the sake of the show. And I'm also going to pick the Saints to get the W. I think Alvin Kamara has a huge, huge game. The Chicago Bears are not good at stopping the run at all. Kamara has looked freaking good since his return. I think he's going to have a big game, and I think they're going to lean on him. Kamara, big game, and a Saints W, to be honest. That's how I'm feeling about that one. Next, the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. I hate that I'm going to do this, but I'm rolling with the Falcons -3.5, and I'm rolling with the Falcons to take W, man. It's just backup quarterback over there in Minnesota. Shout out to Kirk Cousins, man. I hope he recovers fairly quickly. But no Justin Jefferson, no Kirk Cousins. I can't. I can't take the Vikings here. I just can't at all. So I'm going to roll with the Falcons here, -3.5. This is a team that has burned me. I mean, every time I pick them, they lose. Every time I don't pick them, they win. That's what the Falcons have been this whole season for me. But I'm rolling with the Falcons. I have to do a pick. I have to do a pick, man. So I see a comment here. Tyreek Hill talking all that smack last year. Hopefully Mahomes makes him eat his words. Listen, first of all, man. Listen, Giannis. Listen. My man. Tyreek Hill has been talking shit last season, this season, and guess what? He has backed it up. He literally said in the offseason, I'm going to go for 2,000 yards this season. He is over 1,000 through 8 games. He is on pace for that. So Tyreek Hill is a champ. Tyreek Hill talks smack, and nobody makes him eat his words. Nobody, because he backs that shit up on the field each and every Sunday. This dude is a beast. So no, Mahomes isn't going to make him eat his words. Tyreek Hill is going to get a game where he's going over 150. I mean, you could book that right now. He's going over 150. He's scoring a touchdown. And just like he's been doing, he's going to back that shit up. So enjoy the show like you've been enjoying it all year, my man. Next, the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Cleveland Browns. This line has skyrocketed. Now it's -13.5 in favor of the Browns. Browns are obviously the better football team. Their defense is awesome. Give me the Cleveland Browns. But even though they got rid of Dobbs in Arizona, George and I have gave respect to the Arizona Cardinals, and I'm going to do it again. Every time you guys are giving the Arizona Cardinals points, I'm going to take them. I mean, it's just always a large number. Last week, I took them as well, +9.5. They covered that against the Ravens. I'm going to do it again. Dobbs, no Dobbs, it doesn't matter. I just think that this new coach it must be instilling confidence, or I don't know what it is, but they play hard, and I'm riding with that. 13.5 points. I like the Cardinals to cover there. If you could get 14, I mean, that would be amazing. But 13.5 still solid. I've seen 13-point finishes a lot in the NFL. Next, the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Baltimore Ravens. This line has went up now because it was 5.5 before I started this. So Ravens are favored by 6.5 points. They're at home. Definitely back in the Ravens here. Baltimore at home. I don't like going against them. I feel like they're unstoppable when they're at home. So definitely taking the Ravens here. Really love the Ravens here, and I'm going to lay the 6.5 points. I like the Seahawks team. I really do. They're cool. Like I enjoy watching them play, but Baltimore at home is, I don't know. I have this just every time I see Baltimore at home, they're usually dominating, with the exception of that Colts game earlier this season. So I'm going with the Ravens, and I'm going to lay the 6.5. Next, the Carolina Panthers at home following a win, which I did call last week. I said the Panthers are going to get that win against the Texans. They did. They got a win under their belt, taking on the Colts. The Colts defense just gives up so many points. The Panthers are underdogs here at home, so you're getting a home dog here. Colts -2.5 favorite. I'm actually leaning with the Panthers, man. I'm going to pick the Panthers to get another win, to get a 2-game winning streak here. And what you call an upset, I'm taking a home dog here. I actually really, really like the Panthers in this spot. Give me the Panthers to get the win and the Panthers plus the 2.5 points. Next, the Dallas Cowboys against the Philadelphia Eagles. This is going to be a great game. I'm excited as hell for this one. Division matchup. Eagles favored by 3 points here at home. The Eagles are a team that obviously is at the top of the top, man. They're playing. Well, here's the thing. They're at the top of the top. I think they're going to win the Super Bowl, as much as it pains me to say, unless my Dolphins take it. So I have Dolphins, Eagles. I always said this all season long. Maybe I'll change my mind on how it goes. But the point is, Eagles are at the top of the top right now, but they haven't played their best football yet. I think this is the game where we will see that complete Eagles team play a complete brand of football against a division opponent in the Dallas Cowboys. -3, I'm laying the 3, and I am also picking the Eagles to get the win. I think they absolutely do so, and I think you're going to see a big, big Eagles performance, and I don't like the Cowboys there. Next, the New York Giants taking on the Raiders. How about this one right here, man? New coach in the house for the Las Vegas Raiders. Giants losing that game to the Jets last week is just like, if I'm a Giants fan, I don't think I'm watching a single minute for the rest of the season, to be honest with you, man. No, we got a couple Giant fans in the chat, so my heart goes out to you guys, man. That was that was bad. That was bad. I'm gonna go with the Raiders here, man. I think Daniel Jones is coming back this game, which is cool and all, but I don't know. Raiders, that new coach, his press conference got me fired up a little bit. I like the whole new coach thing. I usually feel when there's a new coach in the house, after you're just dying to get rid of the former coach, that first game at home, you usually win, and then sooner or later it starts to just go and even out. But that juice when you get a new head coach, I'm riding with the Raiders. I'm riding with the Raiders to get the win and laying the 1.5. I'm sorry, Zell, in the chat, but I am rolling with the Raiders on this one. Next, the final game on Sunday, Sunday Night Football. This is going to be awesome, man. The Bengals are back, ladies and gentlemen. The Bengals are back. Joe Burrow looks freaking amazing. It's that Bengals team that we were used to seeing last year and the year before. Nice to see them finally get into the flow of things. He looks healthy right now. Things are looking great for the Bengals. The Bengals are at home. I think they have the Bills number. This line was 1.5. Now the Bengals are favored by 2.5. This game is in Cincinnati. I think the Bengals are a way better football team than the Buffalo Bills. I think you are getting some value here with the 2.5. This game could probably end in 3, maybe 7, maybe even more. I love the Bengals in this spot. Absolutely love them. Give me the Bengals to win this game, beat the Buffalo Bills, and I'm also going to lay the 2.5 points as well. And the final game is the Monday Nighter in MetLife Stadium. The Los Angeles Chargers taking on the New York Jets. Chargers are favored by 3.5 on the road. This is an interesting one, man. This is an interesting one to me, to be honest. This is how I look at this. The Jets defense is tough as hell. The Jets are at home. The Chargers are flying west to east. I think that is a big deal. I don't trust Staley. So it's like Staley versus Jets defense. That's how I'm looking at this. Staley versus Jets defense. You make questionable decisions. you're not going to convert those 4th and 2s, 4th and 1s against the New York Jets. You're going to shoot yourselves in the foot. I like the Jets here. Pains me to say it because that's my division rival. I'm going to pick the Jets to get this win. I definitely love them plus 3.5. I think that's good value there for a defense that good as the New York Jets are. I also like the under here as well. I know it's a low number at 39.5, but I like both of those things. I'm going to go with the New York Jets. I love them plus 3.5. The money line, like I'm saying, Jets straight up is a little bit iffy, but I'm going to roll with the Jets for the sake of the picks. And those are my picks and predictions for NFL Week 9. And without further ado, it is time to bring my boy up, George, who's been on a heater. Man, this dude is 51-33 with his betting records. Hit 7 of 10 bets last week. This dude is on the tear. And let's welcome in George to the stream. My guy, what up?
What's up, bro? What's up, man?
Early morning, bro.
Hey, we got to get to it though, right?
Hey, man, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
All right, so look, man, let's kick it off, man. So let's kick off with the game that's about to start in a few minutes, man. The Chiefs and the Dolphins. Bro, I'm ready for fireworks, bro, early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that this game is high scoring, entertaining. So I got 2 plays for this game. So give me the Chiefs over 13.5 first half points. Over 13.5. So just for them to score 2 touchdowns, you know what I mean? And give me a plus 102 on DraftKings. I like that play. I think both teams maybe get over that total. So, if you like the Dolphins, I would maybe look for, something similar there on the other side. And this is kind of the obvious one, man. I try to find the best value I could for it. But Tyreek Hill to score a touchdown. Minus 115 on Hard Rock. I said it last week. Hard Rock has a lot of value, great value on touchdown scorers, seemingly every week. And that's the best price that I could find Tyreek Hill at, minus 115 on Hard Rock Sportsbook. Love for him to get into the end zone maybe a couple times, man. I mean, depending on how high scoring this game can get, I'm not saying the Chiefs defense are bums. They're not. They're really good, and they might be able to hold it down. You never know. This game could go way different than we think. But I like Tyreek, even in a low-scoring game, which I don't think is going to be, to get into the end zone.
Like that, minus 115. That's good. I got that at a stupid number. That's just ridiculous on FanDuel, which you'll see later. But 115, I wish I had that, man. What else are you on?
All right, so let's move on, man. I'm taking the Ravens, man. I know you were talking about that the Seattle and a Baltimore game, and I see that being a good game. But the Ravens, man, are on a different level, man. They are playing like MVP type. Lamar is kind of just cooking, man. He's doing really, really well. So I love him here at this spot. I got it at minus 4.5, minus 120. Probably can't get that right now. I got it a lot earlier in the week, but I like the Ravens still, even at a bigger number. Like I think you said you took them at minus 6.5 for your picks. And if you see a spot of value that you like, if you see something any way you can take the Ravens, maybe a first half spread or something like that, first quarter spread, you can kind of lock that in. But I like them a lot. Sticking with the same game. Again, getting great value on Hard Rock. Lamar Jackson to score a touchdown, plus 135. You're going to give me plus odds on Lamar Jackson, somebody who is just an absolute animal on that field, bro. Like, I'm taking that all day. You know what I mean? I really like Lamar Jackson. There's good value on Kenneth Walker, too. And I'm not going to lie to you. I took him as well. But the only pick I'm giving out is Lamar Jackson to score a touchdown. So I like them there a lot.
Yeah, I think Kenneth Walker will get into because he's been due.
Yeah,
he's been due. Sure. So you said you had Ravens. What was it? Ravens minus
4.5. This is minus 120 on BetMGM.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome. All right.
I know that line got jacked up, man. So yeah, I always preach try to get value as early as you can. Moving on. So give me the Browns, bro. Give me the Browns minus 2.5 first quarter spread. So not first half, not full game. Give me the first quarter spread minus 2.5 for them to be leading by a field goal or more. I know we talk a lot of good things about this Cardinals team, and I'm not taking any of that back. I'm not walking it back. But I just think that the Browns get the defense cleaned up a little bit more. The uncertainty at the Cardinals quarterback, right, shipping off jobs. I just like the defense to be oppressive today, to really hold down that Cardinals team, and for the offense to do just enough to be able to be leading at any spot in the game. So look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm all over the Browns. I got them minus 6.5 in the first half. I got them full game minus 8.5, minus 9.5, minus 10.5. Like I'm stacked up all on the Browns. But the one I'm giving out is the first quarter, minus 2.5. This is minus 110 on Bet365.
That's pretty good value to be leading by at least 3 points after the first quarter. I think that's solid.
Yeah, hey, I like the bet. And look, for those first quarter bets, man, sometimes they're my favorites because you find out right away whether you won or lost. You know what I mean? Like right early into the game, boom, that's it. Moving on. Saints minus 7, minus 105 on Fliff. Not even that I trust the Saints, bro. In fact, a lot of times I've seen value on the Saints that I stayed away from, even though the lines were trending towards them because they were looking a little rough, man. And I'm not saying they're going to be these world beaters all of a sudden, but against the Bears, man, Bears not really that good, man. You know what I'm saying? Kamara kind of looks like he woke up a little bit. He's getting some more touches. They're getting more involved. Derek Carr looks a little bit more calm. I still want to see a lot more from him, obviously. A quarterback of his caliber, I'm expecting more. But for them to cover 7 against the Bears, I think is definitely doable for the Saints. So give me minus 7, minus 105 on Flip.
I think so too. And then the Bears can't stop the run for shit. So Kamara should have a big game.
Not at all, man.
What else you on?
All right, so moving on to the last 3 picks here, man. So I'm going to stick with one game for 2 of them.
All right.
We're going back to the well with A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is just – I can't say enough about this dude, man. He's an absolute animal. I don't know why Tennessee ever let him go. The dude is an absolute stud. Give me him to get into the end zone. And, again, great value here, again, on Hard Rock once again, man. If you like touchdown scores, I think Hard Rock Sportsbooks might be the book for you. Plus 120 A.J. Brown to get into the end zone on Hard Rock.
Damn. I need to get on Hard Rock. Plus 120. Shit.
Yeah, dude, the touchdown score value is crazy.
Yeah, I see
sticking with that game, man, Cowboys-Eagles, I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a great matchup, and I think it goes the way that you were actually saying. I do think the Eagles kind of show out. Over 46 points, so nothing half, just flat number, over 46, minus 110 on FanDuel. I actually only got this yesterday, so the number might not have moved too much, so you might be able to get similar value for something there. That's looking good.
Like that. All right. You got one last one?
Last one for you, man. I know the game's about to start. So give me the Bengals first quarter minus a half. So for them to be leading in the first quarter, it's a little risky. I know sometimes you want to take the money line because you can get a refund just in case like it's tied up. But like you were saying, man, I think the Bengals are back, bro. I think they're back. I think they look good. And I think they'll get off to a hot start against the Bills. So give me that plus 130 on Bet365. Bengals to be up by a point or more in the first quarter.
I like that. Yeah, you like the first quarter ones. You like that.
Hey, I love the first quarter, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure that they were hitting at a consistent rate before I started giving them out. But we've been doing great all season on first quarters. I feel comfortable now, giving a few more out like that.
Yeah, and the Bengals probably want to punch first, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so I think so too, man.
I like that. So I have a couple plays that I'll rattle off here.
Yep.
Let me just share them with you. Obviously, it didn't get good value this week. I was all on FanDuel, just messing around a bit. But I got my favorite play is the Bengals to win minus 134.
Okay.
Obviously, I threw like $2 on that shit, but because I use 365, but the value on FanDuel, I feel like I have more in that account. So I went with the Cincinnati Bengals minus 134. I think they win this game because I think they're the better team.
I think so too.
The next one, I went with the New York Jets here, plus 10.5.
I like this.
Under 43.5. That is minus 115 if you pair those up on FanDuel.
Okay, yeah.
I think that should be a lock, man. I think they keep it
under. That looks good, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they keep it under there. And you get 10.5 points for that good defense. I'll take that, bro.
Yeah, I like that a lot, man.
Next, you got the Philadelphia Eagles minus 3. I think they, minus 115, like I talked about. I think they win this game, and I'm gonna.
I like the Eagles there. Yeah, for sure.
Because I think they show the hell up. Also, Tyreek Hill to get into the touchdown. Obviously, you got a way better number, freaking minus 115. I got minus 135, which is disgusting. But
hey, but it's all good, man. If we win it, that's money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like them getting to the end zone, man. I really do. I really do. And then my same game parlay, I played it more on the safe side on this one. Tua 225, Mahomes 225. Kelsey for 60, Tyreek Hill for 80. I think he gets over 100. Mostert 25 against a defense that has given up a lot of yards to the run. Pacheco only 25, and then the 2 quarterbacks just to get 1 touchdown. That's plus 278. That should be an absolute lock right there, man.
On that, yeah.
But those are my plays, man. I'm glad we were able to wrap up this show right on time for the game, man. I think it's gonna be a crazy game. What is your prediction for the game, though?
All right, so You're not gonna like this, man. You're not
No,
gonna like this.
I just want to hear.
Now, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I know they throw a lot of little stats out there, bro. You know, like, oh, when this team travels at this time and that time and that time. So it's the only thing that got me a little worried. I saw great value on the Chiefs. I'm not giving this pick out though because I'm not very confident about it even right now as we speak. But I saw really, really good value. I mean, like just stupid odds on the Chiefs -5.5. I don't know if the game goes that far out. I really don't. Maybe if that defense shows up, but give me the Chiefs in a close one. Now, what's got me a little scared now is, they were talking about it a lot this morning in the shows that the Dolphins were there early. They got there early. No, they don't have to deal with no jet lag, nothing like that. Like they're there, they're ready to go. I feel like they're kind of just, they're in a groove. And I think the Chiefs only got there on Friday. Yep. You know what I mean? So, hey, who knows, man? This could go completely the opposite way. Maybe the Dolphins end up covering 5.5. Like, yeah, you never really know because that offense could go off at any time. But I do think the Chiefs win a close one. Right. I am rooting for you though, bro, because you're my boy. You know, I don't want to, but
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Either way, man. I think it's gonna be a fucking awesome game, man. I'm excited.
I think so too.
Pumped up early in the morning, fireworks, like you said, man.
Yes, sir. That's what we need, man.
But all right, man. Let's stay hot, man. Appreciate you coming on, like always, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
Appreciate everybody tuning in on the chat board. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Tune in each and every Sunday, as George is always pulling up, giving his best bets. And enjoy the game. Enjoy NFL Sunday. Hopefully the Dolphins get a dub. And me and George will see y'all next week.